Hello, 5th grade. We're on Domain 9, Chemical Matter, Lesson 8, Leaving Tracks. Our objectives are to use explicit evidence from the text to track character development and to analyze how Amy's point of view influences character description, offering opinions on how this affects evidence of the character. Our key vocabulary for today's lesson. Tense is nervous, tightly wound. Flushed is with a reddish color, usually of the face. Genuinely is honestly and authentically. Incredulous is disbelieving. Unscrupulous is not caring about the right thing to do. Weaving is moving back and forth, and slithering is sliding along. This is our independent reading for this chapter. So be sure to add more information about the characters you have read so far in your previous character maps. Be sure to add anything that you'd like to add that I've already provided here. So Julian seems to have been waiting for Dr. Forrester and asked about the fossils. He's late for breakfast and overslept, and appears outside the camp and scares away the snake. Hurries to answer Amy when she asks why he is there. Crystal shows the bones drawings to Dr. Forrester, seems embarrassed but pleased when Dr. Forrester praises them. Felix popped something in his mouth and when Amy noticed, swallowed hard. Suddenly turns to Tess to ask a question just to distract. Eats a lot of different cereals for breakfast and says he doesn't like people touching his things, then puts a lock on his backpack. The squirrels. Now obviously we didn't add too many a character map, but these are things to keep in mind too. They steal food, they also steal other objects they think might be food, and the tracks are found near the campsite after the fossils disappear. Daria, out late, then bounces back, smiling, says she wants to go for a walk, but sounds strangely excited, says quickly she used a flashlight on her phone to walk in the dark. And the SUV slowly approaches campers, then seems to turn back when they see the campers. Felix wonders if they were thieves. Point of view. Amy is the protagonist or the main character of the story. Everything we know is through her presence and her eyes, so everything we're knowing about is what she sees. You have to distinguish between facts or objective information and the opinion. Remember, facts are something that is proven or observed, and an opinion is something that cannot be proven and express how someone feels. So, he looked at me shiftily. I was sure he was up to no good. Is this a fact or an opinion? It's an opinion because you can't know that someone is up to no good because of the way they look at you. The thief glanced both ways, snuck into the shop, and took a tennis shoe. This is a fact that describes the actions that were observed. My puppy looked at me sadly as though the food I was eating was the only thing that could save him from starvation. This is an opinion. You can't know how the puppy feels from his look. She hurriedly put something back into her bag. This is both. Something put in your bag is a fact. Hurriedly could be an opinion which implies she's moving fast. Your assessment for today is to write for Julian, Crystal, or Felix. So you're looking at the information you marked on your character maps that represent Amy's opinion rather than fact. Using that information, answer the following questions. What assumptions has Amy made about your character's behavior, and do you think those assumptions are valid? So you're going to choose from one of those three characters and figure out if Amy's beliefs about that person are true and are they valid. And we will see everyone in our next lesson.